are all here as well. Hello, everybody. I am Ali Sweeney. I am so excited to be here with you today. This is the Heart Coherence Collaborative Sunday morning Heart Coherence meditation. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'm just so honored and so proud of the Heart Coherence Collaborative for creating this opportunity for us to connect. I want you to use the chat today. I'd love to know where you are streaming in from. I'd love to know how you're feeling this morning. If there's a word about how you're feeling that you could share with us, that would be amazing. So let me know you're there. And in the meantime, I want to talk about the solstice because today is the day. And we get to focus on the light today. I'm in Denver, Colorado. So for me, this is the summer solstice where we have the longest day of the year. And obviously, there are other parts of our world and our southern hemisphere that this is turning into winter. So what I want you to think about for that is really that the seasons are changing. Whichever way the seasons are changing for you, notice how you feel about that change, right? What is your relationship with this particular change of seasons? Are you excited? Are you trepidatious? Right? Maybe you've been in a season that's been really hard and you're looking forward to this change of seasons to bring some change into your life, to bring some different light. Maybe you're in an incredible season of your life and you don't want that to change. And so you might be worried about what change is coming for you. So I want you to just be considering your perspective today. That is what we are going to be working with in our heart coherence meditation, right? Your perspective is what you believe to be true about you, about the world, and not necessarily what is actually true. And so I want you to just sort of notice when you're faced with change, does it create worry in your body? Is there an opportunity for you to create a perspective that says, oh, whatever changes here is happening for me? I know that often we feel like change is happening to us, but I think one of the greatest perspective switches we can make in our lives is that change is happening for us. So I'm really curious what you're thinking about all of that. And really today we are going to get into the depth of feeling into this. And we've got people chatting in from sounds like all over the place. And welcome to you all. It's Sunday morning here for me. I imagine for some of you it's Sunday evening. And I'm so grateful to get to kick off my day with you all, or maybe end your day. So welcome and thank you for being here today to be a part of this heart coherence community. I wanted to mention that if you are not a part of the heart coherence community yet, I'm going to post a link in the chat for how you can join, because it really is a wonderful community. As I have gotten to know everyone, well, lots of people who are there, it is beautiful to see so many people just connected in the heart. And what kind of perspective that gives when you lead from the heart, when you live from the heart. For just a moment, before we even start our meditation, I want you to see if you can put a hand on your heart. Just say, hello, heart. Get curious about what perspectives you hold that are in the heart. A change of season is a great opportunity to get curious about what perspectives you hold, what conditioning is a part of you that maybe is actually holding you back, right? It's a great opportunity to see where your old stuff is impacting what you believe is possible for you. And so when you put your hand on your heart, notice all the possibilities of this life. What I'm going to ask you about today is what you want to create in this season. And we're going to notice how the sun supports us. So, what power we receive from our sun, from the universe at large, maybe from the star system in general. Right? You are not just doing this all alone with the energy that just comes from your food. There are far grander sources of energy available for you. So, I want you to celebrate today. I would love for you, no matter where you are in your day or where you are in the world, I want you to figure out some way to celebrate the marking of this change of season. You did it again. You made it to yet another season. What can you celebrate about yourself, about your life? And when I think about our earth and how she so gracefully moves between the seasons, I want you to consider that perspective of how we move from season to season, how that change happens, and how you can move into the flow of a changing season. Change is here for you. How can you step into that change? How can you get excited about what this change will bring for you? If change always happens for you, there's something beautiful about to happen for you in this seasonal change, if you choose to look for the gift of it. I know that there are many gifts of the earth of this season. There's bounty in the summer. There's a different flow of energy. And there are such beautiful gifts available. And I would offer that the same is true for any of our seasons. So if you happen to be moving into the winter, the gifts of winter are a different pace, a slowing down, a coming within. Even though we might be on opposite seasons, we need the whole of it to make our lives whole. And so today I want you to just consider where your perspective, where some of your beliefs, what you think about things might be keeping you from that whole. Okay. So I've talked long enough. Let's get into the meditation. I want you to settle into your seat. And if you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes. Notice what happens as you close your eyes. You're developing your noticing muscles this morning. When you close your eyes, your attention turns inward. Hello, you. Hello, me. And today we are going to start by focusing on the body. I want you to bring all of your attention to the top of your head. What is it like at the top of your head? Is there a hum? Is there a vibration? Is there an What's here for you? I want you to notice what the air feels like on your forehead. How about the inside of your ears? Maybe into your jaw. What does it feel like behind your eyes? What are you trying to see? If you notice intensity or pressure, you might just notice it. You could also intend relaxation. What does it feel like in your shoulders? How about in your central nervous system? What's happening all the way through your spine? Just notice. What words can you give to the experience in your nervous system? Notice where your clothing is touching your skin. What can you feel about that? Let's move to the hands. Can you feel that sense of aliveness? That tingle that is you and your fingertips? How about in your elbows? How about your hips? Notice if you're still following along and focused on your body. If not, bring it back. We're looking at the hips. You aren't doing anything wrong. Whatever is happening for you is just right. Let yourself notice. What do your hips feel like this morning? Do they feel even? Do they feel off? Do they feel connected to the rest of you? How about your knees and your toes? And then maybe move your attention more quickly, just from head to toe. Give a quick sweep of energy. And then back up from toes to head and out to the fingertips. Notice what that movement feels like. Now bring your attention to anything that might be calling for your attention. Just say hello to that spot on your body. You might, if you can touch it, bring a hand there. Just acknowledging the message from your body that this spot needs some extra attention. And you're just noticing what happens when you bring your attention there. If you're struggling to bring your attention there, imagine that you could take your breath there and let your breath be in this spot with you. You're doing really well. Now I want you to bring your attention to your belly. Whenever we talk about change, an alarm can sound from right here in your gut. Not because the change that's happening is bad, but because it's change. But we can soothe that alarm by just reminding ourselves that we're safe. We're safe to feel whatever emotions happen to surface and that we get to feel through this seasonal change. We get to remind ourselves that whatever change is happening for our highest good, even if it's uncomfortable. And with that, we remember that we can do uncomfortable. I just feel all this resilience and power pouring into our group as we remember that we can do change, just like the cycles of the earth, moving from one season to the next. So can we. Now let's bring your attention to the heart. Again, imagine that you can breathe right into your heart space. And I want you to notice what is here for you. Is there a vibration, a sensation, an emotion? Is your heart breaking to let go of some pieces that you no longer need to hold? Reforming into a new whole heart. The seasons represent a new beginning. See if you can feel into the excitement of a new beginning. You're holding all of your attention in the heart, and you're noticing what's here for you. And then I want you to notice what you've decided about what's here for you. Have you decided that it's good or that it's bad, that you deserve it or that you don't? And instead, consider just being with whatever is here. It's here for you to acknowledge. What can you acknowledge, lean into about your experience in the heart this morning? Without that extra narrative about why you're experiencing it or how you were the victim or how you're the rescuer, how it's not fair. And instead, just breathe into whatever is here. Feel how strong and capable you are to experience the heart. You can do this. I believe in you. And try that on for size in your own heart. Let yourself say to yourself, I believe in you. What does it feel like to let that belief in you that you got this? You get to create this life for you, as you, with this incredible community. What does it feel like as you let that belief, this trust in you, expand from this small heart space up to the top of your head? What if your mind trusted you in these change moments? What does it feel like as it expands through your belly? The trust that you are safe. Let it expand to your fingers, touching that tingle in your toes. Feel the backside of your body and the front side of your body. All the cells and all the spaces in between the cells. One of the beautiful parts of choosing to meditate together is the shared power of that experience. So, just for a moment, with you standing in the light that is available to us on this solstice, imagine all of us as a circle. There's no beginning and no end of us, and there's so many people. We can't even see the other side of the circle, but we know it's there. And let this energy from the sun and from the star systems in our universe pour into your heart. Celebrating the existence of you. And let that energy flow through you and for you and from you into the connection that is this community. You are not alone. With this sense of connection to our sun, to the star system, to each other, let's also connect to our earth. You can imagine doing that through your feet in our circle. And what is it that you would like to create in this season? What is it that you would like to make manifest through you with your life? Wow, feel the power of that. You all are incredible. Whew. Find one more big, deep breath in this space. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, stretch your body. Consider being really happy with yourself that you chose to meditate today on one of the most powerful days of our year to soak in the power of the solstice and the sun. You can do this throughout the day. You can do this over the next couple of days and feel that connection to one another. All of these people who are committed to heart coherence and living from the heart. My name is Ali Sweeney. I am going to put a link in the chat. And this link goes to something called a clarity call with me. I am an intuitive coach and as well as a meditation guide. And this is an opportunity to get on a call with me and bring some place where you're not ready to change, where you don't want it to move or you feel stuck. And I'll take a look at it and we'll talk it through, and hopefully you'll receive clarity through the conversation. It's just 20 minutes of your time and free as an offering from me. And so please take advantage of it. I'd love to meet more of you. The people who I have connected with so far have just been absolutely incredible. I am so proud of this community. I am so proud of you. Thank you for being here this morning. I so appreciate you. This is just a wonderful opportunity to live your life through the heart. And so consider, oh, fun. They're talking in the chat about the clarity call. Yay. So I'll be back next week on Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. So just come on back. Let's do this again. I can't wait to see you all next time. Thank you so much for your time and attention.